Okay, y'all, so today I am changing out the water pump. You need your 2 water pump gaskets. I'm going to change out the timing belt. I'm going to change out the 2 cam seals. I'm going to change out the front crank seal. I'm going to change out spark plugs and my tensioner pulley and my idler pulley. Probably change my oil and coolant too. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start off by taking off this air hose and air box. Just get that out of the way for now. It's like a 12mm and 10mm. Take that out. Then my radiator, I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take off the upper radiator hose and the lower radiator hose. And then I'm gonna drain the coolant right here. I'm gonna take the plug out and let it drain into here. So that's where I'm starting. And then after that, I'll be loosening up the valve cover on top. I'm gonna be changing out the valve cover gasket too. Take the whole valve cover off, take all the spark plugs out, take the wires off, and yeah, that's that. So let's get started. Take off this upper radiator hose up here. It's still draining out down there, but this will help it go faster to get the rest. Loosen this all the way up. It's splashing down there. And the car jacked up so high and it's dripping so far. A little bit might come out of here too. Hopefully not too much. Okay, that's good. There it goes, going faster now. Next, loosen these. That's that one. Come over here. Alright, I just pulled the intake tube off, took out the other one. We got one more right here actually. There's that one. So this thing should come out now. There's that. Let's take all that intake stuff in this pile. These bolts. Now we gotta pull out this radiator. We got the hoses disconnected. Now I just got to disconnect this one. Like that. Take out that bolt and that bolt. I should be able to pull it straight up and out. Oh, I unplugged the fan. Shit. Come on. Here we go. Wiggle that loose. Oh, looks like I got another one of these. Pop that out. Got another one right here. Oh, that one's loose. Stick that over here for now. Now I'm going to pull out these bolts and lift this thing right out. It should come right out. Just pull right up in it. There we go. Set this over here. Now we're to the stuff. So, thermostat housing. I gotta take these hoses off. I should start taking spark plugs out and valve cover off too. I'm gonna do that next. Just pull these bolts out on here and the thermostat. This thing should just slide out now. There's the thermostat right there. Looks like we just used gasket maker last time. So this side for now. Get that thermostat out somehow. It's pretty tight in there. Well, that gasket maker's holding it in too. Put these screws back in there. Or on here. This little bracket was connected to. Little bracket right here. Put the nuts and bolts back on it for now. Looks like back here on the valve cover. Yeah, this little bracket with a couple screws you gotta disconnect. 12 millimeter. Looks like there's one on that side too. I go on that side just to get it loose. Alright, broke it loose. Now I'm gonna break all the rest loose, take them all off. It's loose on top of the valve cover. I didn't take them out yet. I'm gonna pull out the spark plugs real quick too. So, what size is this? This is a 5/8 spark plug socket. So, yeah, it's pretty tight. Oh man, that's tight. Oh my god. Spark plugs being in there that tight. Hopefully that isn't an issue. Let me try a different one. Skip that one. Oh, that one got loose. Let's do this next one. Next one. Hopefully it ain't too tight. Or anything. Oh my gosh. What the heck? That sucks. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, man. Should I try to tighten it a little too first? Maybe just try to get that one. You spray WD-40 in these spark plug holes? I don't know about that. It sucks. Alright. Hopefully I can get it. Alright, got it. That one was tight. Holy shit. I think spark plugs are supposed to be that tight. Let me grab this other thing right here. Just zip them out. Fucking tight as hell in there. There's one. I'm gonna pull the rest of these out, and then we'll take the valve cover off. Taking a bunch of valve covers off, not this one. Oh, look at that. It's almost too easy. Nice. Looks good. Trying to put it back on, I just gotta put some gasket maker silicone right here, and right here, and right here. Then we're good. Put the gasket on it and throw it on. Gotta loosen this alternator belt and take it off. Alternator water pump belt. Loosen that bolt. Okay. That's good. It's loose. Oh, this was the tensioner bolt. I guess their tensioner actual bolt thing is missing. So it used to be right here. Huh. Alright, that one's loose now. No, both sides are loose. This one is missing the tensioner bolt. They literally have like, what, a few washers right here with a bolt just tightened down. Usually the tensioner bolts right here with the little bracket piece in the back here. Huh. Oh. So I just remembered after I loosened these already that before you take the belt off, you need to break the water pump pulley bolts loose first. Otherwise, it's just gonna spin. You're not gonna be able to get it off. I'm gonna break these bolts loose real quick. I don't know. Let's see, what size are they? Alright, 10 millimeter. I'm gonna break those loose. Take this pulley off real quick, and then I'll loosen this bolt back up, and then take the belt back off. I'm gonna take the cover off. This top cover real quick. Loosen these 4 bolts. So there's those 4. I already did the first one. There we go. There that is. So one thing I just noticed right here is my socket and breaker bar can't get on here because of my sway bar is in the way. So there's no way. I tried putting the socket on first and still won't go. So I'm going to loosen the sway bar, 2 bolts on each side, a bunch, and then I'm going to, hopefully it's low enough to where I can get it on there. Alright, let's see if we can fit this on here now. Oh yeah, come on. I think so. I have to loosen them a little more. I don't want to take them out of there yet. But, whoops. But definitely loosened it and brought it down. So I'm going to loosen them up a little bit more, and I think it should be good enough. And it should work. So that worked. I got it low enough to get the socket on there. I also have a wrench, 13/16 wrench. This is the size right there. It fits on there. So I spun the timing belt till the intake and exhaust looks like it's been done before, and they already marked it. Timing belt actually looks pretty good too. So I guess we're replacing it anyways. It'd be nice if they wrote a date on here. Last time they did it. It does look a little worn if I look up close. But yeah, so here's the trick I guess I saw online is you can get 2 crescent wrenches, tighten down on these 2 little knuckle pieces on the camshaft. Let's see. There we go. Let me probably turn this one over. And turn it like that, maybe. And tighten it down good. And I'm going to get a pair of vice grips. Tighten the vice grips down on here. Onto these 2. That holds them in place. So where they're not going to move when I do the timing belt. I get this tight. Alright, so those 2 are locked together. The screwdriver is in cylinder 1. And it's all the way at its very top. And there's your marks right there. Your line here, they marked it. And the line there, they marked it. So this will line up with this indent and this indent. Perfect. So now, take off this pulley. These 4 bolts inside. And I'm going to take off this other cover with another bolt here. It looks like this side cover bolt here is broke, so I don't have to take that one off. And I'm going to take that cover off, and that's it for now. Be right back. So now I can't get this wrench in here. I get these bottom 2 bolts down here because this bar's in the way. I can't get it in there. So now I'm gonna take this back off real fast and then spin the bolt, spin the whole thing so I can get to these bolts. So that I'll spin this, so I'll bring the bolt up here so I can take the pulley off first, and then I'll turn it back to where it was and then lock those back up again. Alright. Now I'm gonna come in here and it says put it in the 5th gear. There we go. Make sure your brake's pulled tight. So even if you can't get a socket on there, I can if I force it on there, but I figure I want to try some wrenches first. So I got 2 wrenches, 13/16 wrenches stacked on each other. I'm going to try to just pull on it, see if I can get her loose. Is it coming? Yeah, I got it. Got it loose. Sweet. Hell yeah. There we go. Got it loose. That's awesome. It's a long bolt, huh? There we go. So this right there. This thing. Nice, slide right off. So we got some coolant sitting in there. Set it right there. Now we got this other cover. Should come off. Oh, I'm gonna take this little thing out. Alright. Got that out. Set it right there. That's the way it goes in. Now I already loosened this tensioner. I just loosened it. Pull it this way and then tighten it back up. So you gotta pull this tensioner and then tighten the screw back up and hold it. So now that I got the tensioner pushed over and tightened back up, I want to, so I'm going to take it off the top first. Take it off this side, take it off that side, comes right off. Nice. This thing, this is where the seal is, right behind here. Mine's loose. Hell yeah. Huh. There's a seal. My guess is that's the seal that's leaking. You can see that stuff right there. So we're going to take this and I'm going to set this right there for now. Alright. Little pick tools. You can go to Harbor Freight and buy this for like, what, I don't know, a couple bucks. See which one I need, probably that one, and that one. Picking it. So we got to rip that seal out without scratching the surfaces. And we got these cam seals up here too. They actually look even a little wet on the outside, so it'll be good that we replace those. So now I need to break this loose and break this loose. Take the cams off. Maybe I'll leave it playing. It's gonna be a long video. Get a good grip on here. Come on, man. God dang it. Thing is too tight. That one loose actually. As soon as I shut the camera off, I came on this side of the car and grabbed it and just went crack, broke right loose. So now I'm on this next one right here. Get this one off. Alright, that one's loose now too. Good. So now, got it loose. So now I'm going to take it off the rest of the way, take the bolts out. I think these things should just come right out. You gotta make sure you put them back in the same way. And put this one on the same side. You got the intake with the I, exhaust, the E facing up, I facing up. Make sure you put them back in the same way. They go in pretty easy. They just have one little notch on top, right there, that sits on, where it just goes right on like that. So I'm going to put this one down right here, and put this one down next to that one. Same thing. That one's gonna go there. I'm gonna get this one, put it there. And then we're gonna have fun taking these seals out. I guess seals are the fun part. Yeah, that seal. Alright, GoPro died. Now we're using this. Now I just cracked these cam bolts loose a little bit. I just stuck the pick in right there, and look how easy it is. One out. Now let's do this one. Same way. Two out. There's your cam seals. Those two are out. Now that's gonna be the fun one. Good luck. Come on. Try not to scratch the surfaces. Yeah, right. Come on. This way seems the easiest to push it in. It's like right in there, like so. I literally just shut the camera off and got it out. That's funny. So it literally took me like 3 little tries of poking into it and pulling and got it right out. So that was awesome. I kind of just went in on the angle right here with this pick, and I got in right here, and then I hooked it up in there and just pulled. Got it. So now I just gotta push them back in. The new one's back in. Put a little bit of clean oil on the new ones and just push them in nice and evenly on all 3 of them. And I gotta torque these back down, and then that should be good. Then we just gotta unscrew this. Pretty simple. Put them back on. Or, I mean, pull that. And we gotta take out this cover here. Take this cover off. Then you take out the 4 water pump bolts. It's a pretty long job. It'd be fast if I don't have to record, so let me kind of fast forward some and not record. Alright, taking these bolts out here now. I already got them all out. This is the last one. This thing should come off. That's for that. Those screws. But looks like I gotta take this bolt out. And then the 4 water pump bolts. Water pump. Oh, and on the side over here, there's 2 more bolts. I don't know if you can see them. Where are they at? Right there. There's one. There's one underneath too, somewhere. So I gotta take those 2 out. And then the water pump come out. So there's 4, 5, plus those 2 on that side. Alright, so I cleaned all the surfaces pretty good on the water pump. Got the water pump off. Clean the surfaces. Clean the surfaces up here on all the edges, corners. Gotta go put some gasket maker on. Clean that thing off as good as I could. Yeah. And now I'm putting this seal back in. So how I did it was, since I don't have a socket the size of the seal, I just put a timing belt pulley on, and then I put the regular pulley back on, and I tighten the screw with the old seal in front of it. So that way when I tighten it, it pushes the new seal on. So maybe you can see, I set this here. You can see when I take this back off, I already pushed it on and tightened it on. I'm gonna take the bolt back out, take this outer pulley back off, and slide this back off. And as you can see, I used the old seal, put over the new seal, and tighten the bolt. Which it looks like I need to go a little bit more in. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put it back on. And put this back on. And go in a little bit more. Push that new seal on all the way. Or in all the way. Grab the wrench. Where did I put the wrench? Over here. I'm gonna tighten the bolt again a little bit more. This seal still needs to go in a little more. Okay. Looks like that's it because it wants to spin now. Those tires are gonna get it in with that way. That should be good enough. Should be good enough. I'm gonna loosen this back up. Take this off. And it should be in good. The old seal off. You're all done. The seal is pressed in good. Alright everybody, so I ended up just shutting the camera off. It's kind of hard to hold my phone up. I couldn't really set it down and aim it in a certain direction or anything because it'll just fall over. So I shut the camera off, and it was already starting to get dark out too, and I just wrapped everything up and put everything back together, and it was dark out by the time I was even finished, but I took a few pictures along the way when I was finishing it all up, so I'll put in a few pictures, and that's it. My next video, I'll make another little short clip of showing you under the hood and stuff, and maybe I'll go for a little drive, and I'll show you one other thing I end up finding out at the very end. There's a noise. There's something that was making a noise, and I'll show you that. So check out the next video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.